Welcome, friends. Here we dive into an oh-so-simple, classic, homemade, nutrient-rich slaw. Cabbage is rich in vitamin B9, which improves the work of the human heart and brain. The key to great coleslaw is the combination of crispy and creamy. For the creamy, you can choose from many of my 16 Keep It Simple sauces. Mighty Mayo aioli sauce, Persian tzatziki sauce, even a Thai nut butter sauce, or my one-of-a-kind African lemon tahini sauce, packed full of nutrients. You can then pair your crispy, creamy coleslaw with your favorite protein. For example, a mouth-wateringly delicious meat braise, a make-ahead meatloaf, or a sizzling seared steak, all rich in essential amino acids to help you maintain muscle, to do the things you enjoy. Let's dive into our 5 easy-to-repeat cook well steps. Step number 1, start fresh. A fabulous slaw is a simple combination of 3 types of plants. Number 1, cruciferous, like this popular green cabbage. Number 2, a root vegetable, like this tried and true ruby red radish. Number 3, onions, like these ever-popular spring green onions. Simple, budget-friendly, and incredibly nourishing. On to step number 2 in the cook well approach, peaceful prep. We almost always start with our protein. In this nutritious recipe, portions of my weekly melt-in-your-mouth meat braise. I have 5 go-to meat braise recipes in the full course. I rotate them weekly, so I always have protein on hand. Important for muscle, joints, brain, and healthy longevity. Bring to room temperature, ready for an easy warming in the sauté pan in step number 4. Once your protein is prepped, it's time to move on to our plants. Plants and proteins. It's the foundation of our cooking course together for a longer, healthier life. To prepare the cabbage, anchor it firmly on the cutting board. Begin by slicing it in half and then into quarters to easily remove the core using a diagonal cut. You want thin slices, which helps the moisture release, a technique I'll demonstrate next, but know this trick is the key to achieving a crunchy slaw. To thinly slice, you can use a food processor, a hand grater, or simply a sharp knife, like I'm doing here. Creating a great coleslaw is about the harmony between a crunchy vegetable and a creamy dressing. The challenge lies in the natural water content of the cabbage. If the moisture isn't released when the coleslaw sits, it can become soggy. You can let the cabbage rest and drain for 1 to 4 hours, or my efficient workaround method is a salad spinner and a sprinkling of 2 to 3 teaspoons of salt to help draw out the moisture. And salting works best the more surface area of the food, so that is why we cut our cabbage into thin slices. We let this sit and continue with our prep with our root vegetables. Remember, a fabulous slaw is a simple combination of 3 types of plants: cruciferous, like our cabbage, an onion, and a root vegetable, like these ruby red radish. Clip the green from our radish, trim off the ends, and thinly slice. Radishes are rich in antioxidants and minerals like calcium and potassium, which help lower high blood pressure and reduce the risk of heart disease. They're also a good source of natural nitrates that help improve blood flow. And our third ingredient? Here I have the popular spring green onions. I slice them into little ringlets. These are also called scallions, and they have the benefit of both onions and leafy greens as an excellent source of vitamin K. Now, before we combine our slaw ingredients, and while we let the moisture continue to release from our cabbage, let's move on to cook well step number 3, sauce. For this recipe, I'm using my one-of-a-kind African lemon tahini sauce. It's like blending the creamy, nutty goodness of sesame seed tahini with the zingy, zesty vibes of lemon. Trust me, it's a fabulous twist for a traditional slaw. And yes, you can make the dressing ahead of time when tightly covered in the refrigerator for up to 5 days. On to step number 4 in the cook well approach, heat. There's no need for heat in coleslaw, obviously, but this is a perfect time to prepare your favorite protein pairing. Here I'm going to simply warm some of my weekly meat braised. I always have this on hand, stored in the refrigerator or freezer for an easy, powerful meal at the last minute. Heat your pan over a medium-high burner. Add a dollop of healthy fat to keep the food from sticking and help with searing. My go-to is extra virgin olive oil or ghee. Then in goes your already cooked meat braised. You will have wanted to bring this to room temperature during the prep stage to help with even warming and browning, which I talk more about in the full course. Heat is the sizzle, the crackling, bubbling, and browning of your food. Fabulous. Just a minute or so is all that's needed. Remember, you're just warming as it's already fully cooked. And finally, step number 5, enjoy. This is where we spin our cabbage to help remove any excess moisture. You can see how this little bit of water strained from the cabbage makes a world of difference for crispy slaw. I empty the water and then reuse the same bowl by wiping it dry with a towel. And then combining all our ingredients together. Then a dreamy drizzle of our sauce and toss. So easy. Coleslaw is an excellent source of vitamins A, C, folate, and fiber that promotes gut health and can help lower cholesterol levels. You can serve at room temp or refrigerate first. And it pairs brilliantly with a wide range of proteins. Today, I decided to take things to the next level by stacking our plants and proteins high on a tortilla for what I call tangy tahini tacos, one of my family's all-time favorite meals. I have a recipe later in the full course for easy, nutritious, homemade masa tortillas free of packaged additives. Light and clean, coleslaw will add crunch and brightness to your tacos, piled high on top of your favorite protein-packed meat braised. Join me on socials and let me know your favorite slaw combination. Enjoy.